As a lot of fans may know about Doc Hudson, he's one of the best drifters anyone could imagine, basically. But in after Cars 1, he apparently passed away, or the voice actor for him. Now, I'm not so sure why they decided to us give Doc another voice actor. I don't know why they didn't do that, but for some reason they didn't. So now we are, and then just follow the fact that he is dead. But for my series that I made so that Doc is still alive in my series, and he's still with Lightning McQueen cheering him on. Basically, I honestly didn't even know what I was doing there, but anyways, when I started my channel up with my first few videos, I made a custom Hot Wheels Doc, which really wasn't the best. I may admit it had a few faults with it, like with these. One of the areas were like weirdly looking, and it had extra bumps that didn't look anything like Doc. So yeah, that was one of the problems with Doc. And then I got a China version, which the eyes did not look any characteristic at all. Then I got this Thailand version of the Fabulous Hudson Hornet, and he looks perfectly fine. Fine, basically. I didn't have anything much for Doc. I mean, I used them in any other episodes I could have them in a plot for. But when you get used to a character that has like decals that are like the Fabulous Hudson Hornet, that kind of gets old on you. So especially me, because I don't really like his look. Don't get me wrong, it kind of looks cool to me, but I think simplicity needs to be done, like with Ramon, for example. So that's why I decided to get Doc Hudson for my second car that I would get. The regular Doc Hudson, the one with the white walls. Now, this guy I like a lot because I got his normal version because I really like his style that he has, and also I just wanted a Doc Hudson that's more at normal. And here's something I really wanted to add. McQueen, if he noticed, I'm pretty sure he should have noticed this, but there's a Hornet thing right there. So he could have known or took a guess that he was the Hudson Hornet before going into his hospital or something. I don't know, his garage basically. But not everyone's that perfect, especially McQueen. He was actually a rookie at that time, and he really didn't pay attention to any extensioning details or whatever you call it. Anyways, I like his card art, Mattel logo. It's not white because it's not an new character. It's the back. I'm still needing this character, but I'll be getting her or him soon. I think it's him. But anyways, let's get open with this. Let's open this guy up, and we'll be right here. Out. There we go. Or I got Doc out. And here he is. So I'm doing a side-by-side comparison, and I can already see a lot of differences already. The decal, the lights are a little more thicker. If they ever consider making this guy more accurate and not making his undercarriage silver like metallic, as it goes through a lot of things, and you can see lots of things. I'm not in the mood to show my face off right now, or ever, on my channel, unless I get to an age where I can pretend, or I can manage myself with a face reveal here and there. But anyways, I like the blue on him. He seems kind of an average character. like the white rims, Hornet on both sides. The undercarriage is, I may admit, it's kind of inaccurate to an actual Doc Hudson in the Cars movies, but I think I like it still. The bag is sort of like usual. It hasn't been fixed by anyone else. Oh, it actually kind of did. I mean, look at this. This is sort of accurate, but I mean, look at this. This is more accurate than this combined. But if you were taken to context with this decade, let's just say that he stripped off those logos until he managed to get back in them soon. And that could make sense. I really don't know, but still. Alright, let's just. I really didn't have much to look forward for this guy. The skull lining is fine. I barely noticed it on the actual Doc Hudson, the fabulous Hudson Hornet, basically. Oh. This is one of the reasons why I decided to get him, because he has more like average detail than an average diecast, if you ask me. His eyes are basically the same. These are both made in Thailand, if you want to know. Maybe for some of you guys that already have him, basically. Yeah, made in Thailand. Made in Thailand. Those faces are changed because of the new 2020 look, I guess. Basically, I don't know. Anyways, I don't know what I was saying there. Anyways, I like its good detail. I really like that it's plain and not like abnormal than this. I will be using this in more episodes than this guy. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I am going to be using this for other things in the near future. But as for like Doc Hudson in my Cars 4 movie, which I am going to be doing this year, if not next year, some way, I don't know. But if I somehow do Cars 4, Doc is gonna unfortunately have to be erased from the actual Carsverse because he's actually dead in that Carsverse, and I want to make it as accurate to the Carsverse as possible. So I want to make it as close to the Cars movies, but I'm gonna do it differently than what they could possibly be doing for the actual Cars 4 movie, if they decide to do it. Actually, who knows? But anyways, I honestly didn't have much to do with this Doc Hudson. I just want to like unbox it, just presentate you with it. It's kind of interesting of a character, even though I only had like barely much intention for this guy. Now, for the guy for Doc in the movie, he is going to be in like flashbacks as from like Cars 3. Like I'm kind of considering doing voice actors because they are kind of hard to do. Of course, some of them don't really like to listen to me with some things. I'm not saying that to be mean to some people who like to do it on like other things. Like my Discord server, I try to get voice actors on there, and let's just say I have difficulties with it, but I still manage. I'm just doing side by side comparison, nothing much. Anyways, if you guys want to be a part of my Cars 4 movie, or I can just ask someone else to make it for me, because I know World of Cars Entertainment might be able to make the movie for me, because I'm kind of a fan to him. I would ask Little Herc to be a part of it, and one of my other friends, Lysander, but he says he doesn't want to be involved with a lot of things. But I kind of thought he would take my offer because he's don't even he's not a girl, but he has a good girl impression. He has good girl voices. I could barely do a girl character from Thomas Friends that well. I could barely put an accent on Nia, for goodness sake. I don't even think I did good of an accent at all for Nia. But I still try. my friend Lysander, still, he is a good guy. He's still kind of a good actor. I just really thought he was going to take my offer to join. Like, if I, for those of you who don't know, I am not going to spoil a whole lot. Let's just say I'm going to be somewhat in the movie. We're just going to have to like listen and the car stream movie basically. Car stream is written that World Cars Entertainment is doing basically. But let's just say I'm going to be in it in a way. I'm, I'm I'm not going to tell you specifically how. It's just going to be like, you'll see after the movie is released, which will possibly be, I don't know, like somewhere in August or somewhere next year. But he's considering doing it next year. And I honestly don't blame him for kind of considering to pass up the chance to release it already. I mean, he has lots of things to do and lots of things he has to prepare for. Who knows? The Cars 3 movie may be this year coming out, and the Cars 4 movie I possibly might do on by myself basically. And by the way, the Cars 4 movie is going to be put into parts, so you're going to have to wait a few days or months for the thing to be finished for each part basically. And also, here's another thing I have to tell you guys. This is not going to be permanent. The parts I'm going to be doing for the Cars 4 movie is not going to be permanent. I'm just going to be seeing if if any of you like the movie, and if you do, I'll possibly try to improve it more. But anyways, let's get back to your normal lives, as I'm going to be ending this video right about now, basically, so because I don't have anything else to do. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. This is Cars Jaden saying peace.